Hey, you guys, we are back to do another review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I'm quite sure you've seen that thumbnail to say that the host is back. For now, just wait. Stay tuned.
We keep it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun just for you. Go and God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's up, KOED fam? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka Doug. This is my lovely wife.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about reviews. It's all about relationship. It's all about entertainment. And for this video, it's all about our opinion. Like, you got an opinion, we got an opinion. So tonight we're gonna be talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Yes, the hosts are back together, just like the super friends. One the twin pals, child. One the twin pals, activate. Form of
ice.
The form of a bald eagle.
Anyway, so if you're brand new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We try to keep it light and fluffy over here. We try to have a good time. So yeah, if you all for having a good time by reality TV, then go ahead and subscribe. And if you're watching us on Facebook, which you not, I don't even let me say that, but if you on Facebook, then make sure that you go and follow us, Courtney and Eddie, on Facebook, Instagram, and all the social medias, because we just about on all of them, just about. So, yes, and if you want to, make sure that you join our Patreon. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into it, honey. Let's just go on, rip this Band-Aid on off, okay?
Oh, I got a Band-Aid on. They been battle scars and wounds.
Yeah, from that fight last week.
Battle scars and wounds. I'm been wounded.
All right, so let me say this too, that last Sunday, we went to Kimmy's event, which it was Bowling for Boobs. That's what the name was, right? So yeah, we went to Huntsville because if you know, we're in Alabama, so it wasn't that long a drive. So we went to support our business, made a donation to her and Maurice Foundation nonprofit. And Kimmy is uber sweet.
No, she is.
She is so freaking nice. Like, I know she said a lot of babe on the show, but like when I was like, Kim, I can't find it, because it was packed. It really was. Like, they had the whole bowling alley. And I was like, Kim, I can't find my, I can't find nobody, because, we was a little bit late. Well, I couldn't find nobody to bowl with. She's like, girl, it's okay. She didn't say girl. She said, babe, I can find you somewhere. We're going to find y'all somewhere to bowl with. So we bowled with her parents. So, yeah, they are super sweet. So Maurice and her has a niche for being hospitable. So
yes, Maurice and Kim, and they all welcoming, you know what I'm saying? They have this warm personality in real life. And Kim and parents are they are cool. They're laid back. The mom, she can bowl. She can bowl. Yeah, she got her mom got those skills.
Yeah, she did. So yeah, and then we did meet mostly the rest of the cast, but we probably
it was only 2 people missing.
Well, 3.
Oh yeah, 3 people missing.
So, but anyway, but yeah, we put those pictures in our Patreon. We may do a video about it, just kind of like a shorts or some kind of TikTok.
And after all of that, most of y'all probably clicked off this video. They see, I told you they would buy. They wanted that to get paid. Yeah, we did.
And actually told Marcel that, hey, people think that we paid by y'all, so it's like we need to get a picture, and definitely we got pictures and stuff like that. But we ain't, honey. We just like who we like, and we jive with who we jive with. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So Mel wants Stormi to come to her place, wherever she was, to show her how to market her products and stuff like that, take pictures, and so she can get her products out there, because Stormi is a marketing genius. And that's how I seen, before she even came on the show, I seen her products on social media when she was doing all the little skits and stuff like that. So I can agree, it seems as though that's Stormi niche. So Stormi came in. She also told Mel that her products are now in Target, and she's super excited about that. Target and
Target, Walmart, and another store. But you gotta give Stormi credit. She's getting her products in more stores now, and she's getting more recognition now. So hey, she's a business-minded woman. So I give her that.
Yep. And for those that don't know, we did meet Stormi.
And she shout. She's so shout.
Well, you can tell that on TV.
Yeah, but I was gotta watch my step over.
So Stormi tells Mel about the conversation with Destiny, and how things are going. We met Destiny too.
Destiny chill, man.
Yeah, she is. She's real cool. She's real cool. Yeah, like her. So she also was telling about the conversation.
I'm clicking out the video. I told you they getting paid by the sky. Now they getting paid by Destiny. No. Like that.
So she was saying to, what the conversation they had, and pretty much how they said, listen, we just gonna, squash that and stuff like that. And like Mel said before, they ain't never had no real beef, so just let it go.
Now Mel was correct about that. Stormi and Destiny really didn't know each other to have beef.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she's correct about that.
Now, let's say this. When we saw them...
Oh, no, you ain't gonna go there. No, don't do it. Don't ruin it. You're gonna break their brains. Don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm gonna say it.
You're gonna break their brains, man.
But I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
So when we were there, Destiny and Stormi were talking. They were jiving. And I walked up to him. I said, okay, I'm good. Glad to see y'all friends and stuff. Like, girl, oh, that's right. We supposed to be talking. So it was fun. It was fun. I like that they, being cohesive and talking and stuff like that. And as we can see, it seems as though they, relationship got better. And maybe it probably get, better down later in the episodes.
No. Don't let the computer get the ball. No. I don't believe you, Coco. No. Stormi is Mel's friend. She can't be friends with Destiny. You broke their brains.
I don't think it's Stormi nobody friend, really.
They brain gushing out their ears now.
So Stormi tells Mel what happened. Let's see. Stormi tells Melanie that what happened as far as that Mel made a beeline to Wanda. I can't think that's what Destiny said.
That was Destiny told Tiffany. And Tiffany went over to Stormi place, and Tiffany basically told Stormi what Destiny told her. So basically, Destiny told Tiffany, yeah, Wanda, Mel made a beeline straight to Wanda when she came to that place. So that's what the information Stormi got from Tiffany.
Yeah.
Tiffany got it from Destiny.
And Stormi said that's not true. She came and got you from the back. Now, first of all, let's be clear. Stormi was on the inside, so she didn't see all of that.
No, she was just like what Tisha was. They didn't see the beginning.
Yeah. And so we know that, no, I grant it. Mel didn't make a beeline, but she did make a D, honey, because she had to stop and make a few stops before she get there, because she had to talk to Bernard. Then she, hey, Martell, I can't go live. So, yeah, it took a minute to warm up, but she was going there to confront her.
Yeah, she had to do a stretches first.
Yeah.
I get the one on from there. I'm gonna work on the lightweight first. I go after Bernard, then I go after Wanda.
Yeah. So let's see. Mel said none of them fought before this situation happened. Like before the Wanda and Mel situation, none of them had any serious beef. Like there's never been a fight between any of them. So of course they're gonna point the fingers at Wanda. Well, let's be clear. Y'all was all, before you came on the show, at times that y'all were together and vibing together in the same, sphere and stuff like that. So, the situation was one poked and the other one poked harder. And that's how that got started. You want to say something?
No.
Let's see. But Mel said that none of that is true. You know what I'm saying? She didn't make a beeline. I was like, girl, didn't. Okay, well, let's say D-line then. Okay,
I give her a C line.
Yeah.
Because she did make that little curve like a C to get to Bernard then with the...
Right, exactly. So that Mel said that people say that she got beef with everybody. She said no, people got beef with her.
Ooh. I'm trying to think about that. Why people got beef with her all the time?
She said she just be minding her business, honey. She
just
can only be quiet for so long.
And she just driving down the street, minding her business. And all of a sudden, bam, out of the blue.
Honey. A cow.
Yeah. Like the old Wendy's commercials, where's the beef? And there you go. There go Mel right there.
That what she said. So in the next scene, you got Tiffany is on the Zoom and she is talking to an eye doctor and she's trying to get eyewear in the Black community. So she's trying to do that.
Yeah, because the doctor was saying to Tiffany that most eyewear is made for other people, not for us. Because we have like a broader nose and everything. So when you put the glasses on, it leaves that line on your nose. So she's trying to design eyewear for people like us. So I said, okay, I didn't think about it. That's a pretty good niche. Yeah.
So anyway, so Lewis came in and Tiffany is talking to him about a baby.
They're gonna go half on baby.
Long story short, honey.
He got bamboozled. He got hoodwinked. He got Plymouth Rock landing on him. He landed on Plymouth Rock because before they got married, him and Tiffany agreed that they wasn't gonna have any more kids. That was it. And he said, okay, I'll marry you because we ain't gonna have no more babies. But guess what? Somebody reneged. Somebody changed their mind. Somebody flip-flop. And Tiffany said, I want some baby. And Lewis said, no, man, we said we ain't gonna have no babies, man. Then she said, I'm gonna take my IUD or DUI. Well, DUI, IUD. Whatever y'all do. I'm gonna take it off for 6 months. If we're gonna have a baby for 6 months, I ain't gonna ask about no baby no more. This is what Tiffany was saying to Lewis. Lewis said, all right, I agree. Take your DUI, IUD out. And take that out. We'll try for 6 months. And after 6 months, if we don't conceive a child, that's it. I don't want to hear about it no more. And that's what that scene ended at because he got bamboozled.
I sure hope that this is not for a storyline.
They have a baby. They said, why am I in this world? Why, mommy, dad? Why am I here? Because of the storyline.
So the Scotts are heading to meet the hosts because, of course, in the last episode, they decided, hey, we're going to all 6 of us sit down. It's not the comeback group, so we're just going to come back to have a dinner and talk about Miss Wanda.
The original 6, the OG, the 06, OG6. I said, who are y'all supposed to be? The Mafia? Y'all sitting around the table. Oh, I'm still waiting for Martin to walk in with that dog. That's all I'm waiting for, man.
So, Kimmy and Maurice is driving in their Bentley, honey. They trying to show y'all some big black excellence and black wealth.
I said, all right, now I got to step my game up. Okay. I was like, all right. Shoot, I came up to Huntsville with all flossing, but yeah, I'll turn around, I'll do me. All right, bet. It's on. It might be 20 years from now, but.
And Tisha and Marcel got the Mercedes. So yeah, I like the way it looked. They got the ladies in their car, in the car and stuff like that. I mean, it just looked good. Yeah. Just looked real good. So Kimmy said that as far as them having a conversation and stuff like that, her mom always told her sticks and stone may break your bones, but words will never hurt.
That's a big lie. I know that.
Maurice, child. Yeah. That's what we was taught, but that is so not true.
Yeah, I don't know who brought that phrase out. They didn't have a woman. It must have been a woman because if it was a guy saying that, he goes, no, dog. Some women, they got that tongue. They would cut you down, boy. They would like say some things like, God, I got to question my manhood. You know what I'm saying?
So Maurice was like, nah, that's not true. Tisha was saying when they were in the car that she's going to go there, look cute, not start no trouble. She didn't say she was going to start no trouble. Not get engaged in nothing like that. Get her a drink and, pretty much.
Yeah, she didn't have a tennis shoes. She didn't have a tennis shoes and sweatsuit on this time, so yeah.
Yeah. So Kimmy said that this group doesn't know how to throw like soft shade without getting offended. So they throw shade, they toss it, but they don't know how to, when it's tossed back to them, how to handle it.
They don't know how to take it, man. You can throw shade, but you can't take shade.
Yeah. So, and I know who I think she was talking about.
Who?
Okay.
Who?
Hey, Martell.
Sounds just like her.
So anyway, so Marcel said that, as far as with Tisha and them in the car, how does Tisha feel about, seeing Mel and stuff? She said, I think somebody said after she was all in her mama face or something like that. So anyway, they decided to, let me make sure I'm not jumping around. Oh yeah, so Tisha said that she was gonna call her mama because of that situation. Something just didn't sound right. So the next
plus Tisha was saying that because she wasn't there at the beginning, because she seemed like she missed something, so she wanted to get the whole story together before she walked into that room with Mel. Then
true. Mel and Martell get ready to go into the dinner, and I don't like Mel's hair. That two-tone, loving hip-hop Huntsville type hair, that just don't work. You know what I'm saying? So no, that wig was a no-go. I said, did she have makeup or somebody literally got her up out that chair and said, okay, girl, you're free to go. You look cute. I don't know. We seen somebody and she was doing something. But yeah, that right there, that didn't work. So she is getting ready and she jumping in her G-Wagon. And Martell is getting ready as well. And so Martell said to Mel, like, what you trying to do as far as this dinner? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you trying to kindle friendship? She was like, no. And then plus she said that she wanted to talk about the situation happened to Miss Wanda. And he said, well, it goes deeper than Miss Wanda. Come on, Truth. It goes deeper than Miss Wanda.
Yeah, Martell. He didn't elaborate. Yeah, he didn't elaborate, but he spoke on it though, man, because it does. It really do.
Yeah, we know that Miss Wanda say what she say. She may be an easy target for after that to backlash and throw all that. And you know how when you have issues with somebody, and if they do one thing, then you gun it for that one thing. But it's so much deeper than that, you know. So they had pretty much a broken friendship or relationship or whatever before they came on the show. But as we can see, it even got worse after the show.
Yeah. One, like you said, what's already there is going to be blown out of proportion when you get on TV. So all of that resentment and animosity and tension was there before the TV show. Now, after they got on television, it's just kind of magnified everything. And that's the issue. And like I said, Miss Wanda was like this before she got on TV around that group. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why Carlos got on the show. I'm not making excuses of Miss Wanda, but I'm just telling you facts like it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but the point is, she was like that anyway. Mel knew that. Martell knew that. Now, when they get on the show, yeah, it's magnified more. Plus, it needs a storyline. They can't use the other person as a storyline no more, so they got to find another storyline. And I guess they're going to have another storyline after Miss Wanda because he's going to make a guest appearance next week.
Who?
The new storyline.
Oh. Mel also said that if they remove Wanda out the equation, they'll be in a better place. No, not even. Not even. But I would like to see it. I would like to see it. No shade, no, you know what I'm saying, with each other, nothing like that. But let's see if it works. So Tisha called Wanda on the phone and she said, listen, I'm finna go to meet, the hosts. Everybody finna sit down and have a dinner. She wanted to know exactly what was said and how did it start off. So she said that Mel went on Carlos King's show and said what she said about, her baby daddy and in her DMs, which is Tisha's father. And Ms. Wanda said, and I said, since we talking about baby daddies, let's talk about your last child. You know what I'm saying? So baby daddy. Anyway, so she hang up with her and said, Tisha said, I know that Mel she like to play word games and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, she coming ready to make sure she had the facts so that she can present it to them going forward.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Tisha is asking Maurice what he wants out of this meeting as they sit down to get ready to eat.
Marceau, she was just asking Marceau.
I'm sorry, Marceau.
And Marceau, all he want to do is eat and get fat and get full and some wine.
Listen, side note, Marceau is not that big in person.
No, he's probably a little bit bigger than me.
Taller. He's not that tall. He's not short. He's taller than me, but he's not that tall. He's not that thick. Like, dang, them cameras really make.
Well, look at Destiny. She's not that dark on it because she's light in real life.
Yeah.
In person, she looks
so
pretty.
Them cameras be doing some things. Let's see.
So they sat down. Then Maurice and Kimmy walks in. They sit down. Then the couple of the hour walks in. and they sit at the head of the table.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's so Don Juan and Don Juan, Miss Don Juan.
And what they supposed to, she want her piece done.
Yeah, I thought you said you want your piece, man. Why you even come to that place, man? You could easily avoid this place, man. You could have told Martell, no, I need my piece. I don't want to deal with these people, you know what I'm saying? Or Martell, I don't want to be around you because I need my piece. But y'all sitting out there like y'all, the doggone, the first lady and the pastor.
Let's see. So this is a conversation because I was trying to sit down what I wrote. So when they was having a conversation, Marcel and Tisha, before everybody came, Tisha was basically saying that, you know, she never seen Marcel like that. The last time the fight in the situation, she never seen out of the what? I don't know, 15 some years they've been together, she's never seen him like that. And he said, listen, I don't like to be like that. That's a part of who I am, and I really truly don't like that part of me because that person is a dangerous man.
And I can get what Marcel's saying because most men it's gonna have that dark side, the angry side, but y'all don't see it because we have it hidden away. But once you start pushing us or somebody push us to that limit,
push it to the limit.
You would see that, okay? Because I have a past I don't like talking about. You know what I'm saying? That when I got pushed to the limit, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially trying to protect your loved ones. You know. So I understand with Marcel.
You really went dog with that.
I'm just saying, man.
It's just fighting, right?
Yeah, it's fighting. Okay. Yeah, it's fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got plenty of fights. I had. Never mind. But I had to do what I got to do to protect my own. And I'm not talking about hurting nobody. But, you know, sometimes you got to protect yourself. You got to protect what's yours. You got to protect your family.
Yeah. So, I know you got ahead, but, you know, on that part where Martell pulled out Mel's chair and they like, ooh, they sitting at the table, honey, and they said, ooh, he pulling out Mel's chair.
It was in a good place, man. It's a trip.
Gentleman.
It's a trip. You see that on the show last night. He saw how cordial Mel and Martell was last night. And you're like, oh man, it looked, you know, the whole group looked good together. You know what I'm saying? And like a month or 2 months later, they on social media beefing. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm saying, knowing that they was beefing like a month ago about the kids, and you see this now, you're like, what happened?
They did show clips of the comeback group and what they done changed. Yeah. Everybody done changed. Yeah. Nobody looks the same. So the comeback group and how they used to be, what they look like, you know, how they had, you know, conversations with each other. I even had disagreements with each other.
But all I'm saying, to see all 6 of the old original 6 stick there and be in the same space and the same in presence of one another, to see that and see how good everybody looks sitting there, you think to yourself, what could have been? Yeah. What could have been? You know what I'm saying? If everybody had their crap together, what could have been? You know, I think all 6 of them are very intelligent.
Oh yeah.
I think they're smart, and but you let this outside noise and stuff interfere. Oh, this goes for Martell, and you can't, and you couldn't control yourself. You couldn't control yourself. You step outside your marriage, do what you got to do. You broke up the marriage. By y'all breaking up the marriage, kind of broke up the whole OG6, you know what I'm saying? But now everybody tick for tacking for one another because somebody's marriage is jacked up. They want everybody else's marriage to be jacked up. So it's just a lot of big mess, man. But to see them sitting there, man, what could have been, man? What could have been?
Yep. Martell sit down, and when they had a conversation, they wanted to talk about what happened, you know, the prior week or whenever it happened. Martell said that, you know, all of us had a part in it. All of us played our part in it. Letitia said, well, let's get into it, get into the discussion. Martell said, your mama gotta go. That basically, your mama gotta go. And he said it with a little soft laugh, you know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't trying to be mean or malicious.
Right.
And, was you going to say something?
No.
Okay. And so Letitia said, well, what happened? So, like, she want to know what's their version of the story. Because you know what? When stuff happens, everybody got their own version.
Yeah, no
everybody got their own version. And so Martell said, well, Wanda said, you know, Wanda has a problem with coming on social media and talking about the children. The first thing she said, something about the kids. I ain't gonna get into that. I went and watched that video, and I let everybody have their own opinion on that. And so, and they showed him when he, called himself checking Miss Wanda the last time. And he said, so we got over that the first time. And Letitia said, well, what happened this time? So that's when they go into that. You want to say something?
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this again. Kids should be off the limits. I don't care who you are. I don't care you, Martell, Miller, Miss Wanda. I don't care you, Miss Van. Kids. To me personally, kids shouldn't even be on the show.
Shouldn't be on here.
Should be. Then you show them on the show. You know what I'm saying?
No. If you do, show the little blurred out.
Yeah, right. They shouldn't even be on the show. And I think that's the reason why Maurice, you don't see his son on the show no more.
And we seen him.
Yeah, he's a good kid. Now
we seen all the kids.
So
nice, so handsome.
Marceau and all the kids. So they kids are just like, especially one snuck in the picture when she was told not to get in the picture. Yeah. But anyway, all kids should be off the limits.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't even be on the show. And don't use your kids, as props or pawns in some kind of legal battle on social media.
Right.
You should be off the limits completely.
So Letitia said it seems as though I think she was talking to Mel and said, everybody kind of throw shots at each other. It ain't just Miss Wanda going on lives and saying stuff. Everybody throw shots at each other. Now, you know that Mel may not come out and verbally say this, and this. But in her lives or in her conversations, a lot of times people know who she's talking about. I think the thing is that Miss Wanda went straight to the actual thing.
Miss Wanda don't have a filter on her mouth. Okay, she's gonna say what she want to say, and I know people like that. They're not gonna let nobody tamper their vocabulary down. You know what I'm saying? Well, if it's on their mind, they're gonna say it. Mel, she's real. I won't say slick with it, but she's real good at dancing around it. But you know who she's talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Because Mel said, I ain't never said nothing about Miss Wanda.
Not directly.
Into Carlos' show. That's basically what she said. But, so right, not directly, but yeah. Let's see. And then they said they didn't want to call her B's and H's and stuff, and then they showed the clip.
Did she? She didn't call her name, did she?
Well, I don't
know. She probably did. Part, I don't know.
But she said B's and H's, and
I know she said that.
Then she said her. I don't know if she said the name, but she said her, and I think the her seemed like it was referred to Melody, but I don't know. Anyway, so let's move on. So Maurice said that Mel.
No, first of all, Marceau said because they asked, I think Martell, Mel asked Marceau, Tisha.
I think I hadn't got to that part
about Control Miss Wanda.
No, yeah, I ain't got that.
Okay,
yet.
Go ahead.
So Maurice said, Mel, you could have, contacted, Miss Wanda by phone.
Yeah, by phone. Yeah.
She said I ain't got a number. Well, let's rewind. You Martell.
You know what, Mel? I'm gonna handle this one. I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna handle her. Okay.
That's okay. I'll call her. Yes.
You gonna call her?
Yes. I
will
contact and handle it.
You got her number?
I'll call her.
Okay. All right.
So
I'll let you handle it.
Episodes ago, didn't she say she was gonna call her?
Yeah, she
could have called her. And I ain't got her number. Girl, you could call me. I got her number, honey. But everybody around you got her number.
Don't gloss over that. Call who?
Wanda. She could have called.
No. She can have a number. Who's she gonna call? Get the number from?
Me, Tisha, Kimmy, all of them. I'm sure all of them got the number.
And you think Mel gonna call you to give Miss Wanda the number?
Nah, I'm just saying that's what she could have done. So yeah.
Ooh. See what I tell you? They all in her pocket. They got her phone number. I ain't got her phone number. She got her phone number.
Yeah. So anyway, but so that's what Maurice said, and he said, okay, well, could you have handled it? What could you have done different? Mel said I wouldn't have done nothing different. I still would have took the same approach that I took.
There you have it.
Yep. because what she got to prove a point, like to the people, honey, because y'all millimeters, baby. She got to let them know that she straight gangster.
Yeah, she thugging, baby, thugging.
Yeah, so she ain't finna bow for nobody, honey. She letting y'all know I got this. I can handle myself. So
she come straight out of Huntsville, a crazy woman named Mel.
Let's move on. So it seems as though Marcel said that he agreed with how Mel handled. He agreed with her actions.
Yeah, and he said, I think they asked him because he brought up, you can't control Miss Wanda. You can talk to Miss Wanda, you can't control her. And like you said, and then that's when he said, I agree with Mel actions. And I think
Maurice
said, what? It kind of caught Maurice off guard. He said, how you gonna do that? And that's when Marceau threw the lawyer hat on and said, now, when Tiffany came after your son, you went to her and confronted her about it. You basically did the same thing. Hey, he did. He did.
Yeah. And then he also said, well, what about Lewis?
He said, he said something about Lewis. And I forgot. He said, if you Lewis came to confront you, what would you have done, Maurice? And Maurice did Miss Wanda. I don't know what I would do. Especially if Big Lou had some of the shots, man. What you gonna do, Maurice? What you gonna do? But Marceau had Maurice did the right. You know what I'm saying? Because basically Maurice did the same thing Mel did. Okay.
Now let me say this part where Marceau, we know that Wanda and Marceau don't care for each other. You know what I'm saying? I like to see they behavior on camera because I think it's funny, but I really don't think Marceau really cared for Miss Wanda like that. That's why he said I agree with Mel actions, because in that moment it kind of threw Tisha under the bus. I was like, listen, honey, we are a united front, baby. Don't you say none of that stuff in front of nobody that we ever sit here got beef with.
Marceau looked at it like this: the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Okay, so maybe him and Mel don't click, but as long as they got a common goal about disliking Miss Wanda, he cool with it. It's just what it is.
So Maurice said that Miss Wanda has I think that was Marceau said that Miss Wanda then pretty much had it in with everybody unprovoked. Ain't nobody provoked her. She done had it in with everybody, and they all agreed.
I kind of don't agree with that because don't get me wrong, it's not her business, but I think she goes in on people because they be trying to attack her daughter. So she's trying to stand up. Now, Miss Wanda's the type of person, she's going to stand up for family. Prime example, when Mel went to Bernard, Miss Wanda didn't have to say nothing, but that's family. So she decided to step in and do what she had to do. Mm-hmm. So it don't matter if it was Tisha or Bernard. It's the family she get along with. She's going to step in and do what she got to do.
Okay. So anyway, Kimmy chimed in and said, yeah, I must agree because I think Mel was like, because Kimmy, y'all stayed into it all last year. Like you and Miss Wanda was in, and Kimmy was like, yeah, I do agree. But she said one thing about me, I can hold my own. Like I can hold my own with Wanda. Like I'm good in that area. So Maurice said that people on social media seems like they pretty much defend or they kind of take sides and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, Maurice was saying that, by putting all this stuff on social media, you got people in the comments, and they're kind of amping the situation up. And they're going to go hard for the person they believe in. And it makes the situation real toxic and makes it worse, And, if I think, like you said, if they would stay off social media, it won't be able to be amped up the way it is now because people won't be able to comment on it. Yeah, Mel, or yeah, Wanda. It won't happen that way. But since they put all their business on social media, you got these different camps. It's like you got to prove something for your camp. So,
Marceau said, well, speaking of lies, I don't be on nobody's lies. I don't watch none of y'all lies and stuff like that, not even Mark. In fact, I blocked.
And that's when Kimmy came in with the perfect rebuttal because they talking about removing Miss Wanda from the situation because she's making mess. But what about Mark? And I've seen Mark stuff, and Mark stuff, in my opinion, way worse than Wanda's, man.
I promise you.
And he be He be cutting deep.
Wanda go live. They say that Mark make posts. Oh, he make a lot of posts and stuff like that.
I'm talking about, you know, he be talking about, man.
And then Mel agreed because I think that Mel was trying to sue him at one point. You know what I'm saying? With him just running that mouth. Kimmy said, didn't you just say that about, you know, what about?
Yeah, what about Mark? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
can't control him.
Y'all can't control him. Y'all want to get rid of Miss Wanda, but y'all need to kind of, you know, gather him in because the stuff he be saying would be is real. It's real cold hearted and cuts deep, you know. And like Mel said, this has been happening for a while, you know. So,
and Marie said that it started, you know, when Miss Van said what she said on the reunion. Of course, they played the clip, but that's when Mel said no. It started before that.
Yeah, because apparently, when Miss Van said he's just a friend. He's just a friend. Mark didn't like that. He said, we more than a friend. Woman, you drove 6 hours to my house to get you some. Now we just friends. You gonna play me like that? And Mark didn't take that too lightly. No, he did not.
So it all started. It's almost like they let the beast out.
Yeah, and Maurice and Marceau could not contain Mark. And like Marceau said, trying to control Mark makes the situation worse.
Was he there?
What?
At the bowling.
I think he was.
Yeah, okay. Because I know they got all the other siblings. All the Scotts was there, honey. All right, so anyway, so Kimmy said that we have never gotten to this point to where all of this confusion going on. I think that they had the issues within the group, but we've never gotten to this point. And Mel said that we got to have some kind of boundaries. Like, we're not going to allow our outside forces to talk about kids. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do that. And I agree. It got to be some boundaries and stuff like that.
Yeah, and like Marie said, no more social media posts. Keep your stuff off social media, okay? And for the most part, lately, they have. I know the Scots have. Now, Marceau might go live here and there, you know what I'm saying? But I really don't see, you know, Tisha or Kim. And they, you know, they make posts about, you know, things that are positive, right. But when it comes to drama and mess, they don't post about it.
And Miss Wanda don't be on social media on her lives saying stuff.
But
wait, Martell said, I will try to keep the negative things off of social media, and especially when it comes to kids. Now, go ahead.
Look at me. That was funny. That was so funny. Woo, boy. Martell, boy, you got jokes. You got jokes, man, because like a month later, you playing recordings of your son. You saying, Mel, keeping your kids away. Y'all just put them kids out there on social media. Y'all put them on blast, man. Y'all going back and forth, talking about court dates and lawsuits. And,
don't talk about the clip, the videos of her being with a married man.
Yeah, he showed a video of her sitting down eating with a married man. And when he put the camera on the man was trying to hide. Y'all went deep, man. Y'all went DEFCON 10, man.
Talking about gutter snipe.
God, I'm saying, why Martell walking off the mail like that? And then she sitting there eating there. And the dude had wedding band on too.
Yep, and he said he married too. Yeah. So he was trying to say that she be messing with them married men.
I see. Now, but y'all want to keep your stuff off social media.
That's what they said.
Yeah, so
to the point that Carlos said in an interview, he didn't say their names, but he alluded to, I had to tell some people to stop all of that social media stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Carlos had to step in, man. It got to that point, man.
I hadn't heard nothing else from him.
No, it died down. Yeah, you're right.
In fact, and I don't think that this was true before, Martell ain't following nobody.
He's so
his follower, like he was following people, was 0. Mm-hmm. Like he cut all that out. He tried to just do by his wine, his stuff like that. Like he trying to, and if that's what it took, I mean, man. They did too much when it came to the kids. They did too much. Like, you know, I know people like to say karma, but y'all sit up here and went on Miss Wanda for saying all this stuff and made it such a big deal. Y'all turn right around and do the same thing and worse to your own children. Your own children.
I'm talking. They brought him. He talked about the male brother. They talked about.
Nothing was off limits.
Everything. I'm talking about.
And I'm sure that there's more that could have been said, but nothing was off limits.
I'm talking about Martell playing tapes and videos, Mel, she'll clap back about some long. It was just nasty, real nasty.
And so that's why I said that they back for now. You know what I'm saying? And I know that, you know, they not back, but child, I don't know. They was real pulling out chairs and stuff like that. That was real nice coats and stuff. But we don't know, you know, what took place behind closed doors.
Yeah, but to see all 6 of them sitting there like old times, that did look real good.
That's why I started watching. Yeah. That's why I watched. I didn't watch for all the other stuff.
Now, but there's one thing I know. I'm sorry. One thing I did notice, and you pointed out, which I saw too, they was all laughing, joking at the table, but one person like, why am I here?
Yeah, Mel, like she was ready to go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, she, of course, production said, hey, y'all sit down, have a meet up, you know, talk, whatever. And that's what she did. She came to do her job. And, you know, they was all laughing like old times and good times and stuff like that. But because Martell, he laughed, he was all like over there just having a good time. But then Mel was like, you know, and I could see when it's like, okay, that's it, you know, and it's like Mel looked at production where they probably said that's a wrap, and she got up and left. You know what I'm saying? So
if she felt that way, she should have just said no. She didn't want to go. She turned it down several times before. You know, been filming with other people.
Well, I think that if you don't film in the scene, you don't get paid. You know, executive producer or no.
I'm sorry, my piece is more important than a paycheck. Yeah, you know, I'm just being honest with you.
We know that ain't the truth for these people on these shows, honey. Because I would have been dipped. But anyway, on that note, you guys, that's all we got. We ain't got no more. Y'all have a wonderful, great weekend. The weekend almost over with, but have a wonderful and great week. And we will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I always put God first.
Deuces.
Hey! I always put God first.